everyone again. Third time I'm on the stage. My name is Chernavin. I'm Senior Business Development Manager at Odin.gg. And to be honest, today I will not be speaking about our company, our products at all. I want to focus on esports industry. Some of the topics were covered already, but it will be great, I guess, for you to see it on screen with some numbers, and I can quickly discuss them. I don't know how many of you have ever watched some professional esports events. So I will start with a quick video, and I think you will like it about the events.
On field, 46 health. And the ball right now on the ground just needs the silence of Flawless to win this clutch.
Looking good, isn't it? So, and you can already see that this is very much comparable with top sport events. So in terms of the numbers, the audience, the prize pool, the viewership figures are very high already. So this is already like not some niche sport, but this is already a very important and very popular sport. And this might be the most important, especially for the betting industry. So when everyone speaks about esports, and even today we discussed it, there is a lot of everyone speaks about the future, but it is important to understand that it is already there. Like right now, the market, the estimates for the betting market on esports is already $13 billion US, and it makes sense to already invest into esports because you can already earn the money. And then if you think about the future, so just 5-6 years from now, the market will be twice as much than now. So if you grab the share now, this share will organically grow in absolute numbers anyway. And again, like looking at some metrics, at some numbers, even comparing with football. So in terms of the active players, and for football, this is basically amateur players. So like people here who play football with their friends, and the number is less than, for example, the registered Fortnite players. In terms of the viewership of the actual esports events, this is already very much comparable with the top football events like Champions League. And the last number might be even like the most surprising for many who are not following esports. The prize pool for Dota, the international tournament, is 40 million. So my colleague today, Vladan, mentioned already. It is very interesting how this amount is being calculated. So Valve, the publisher of the game and the organizer, they give only 1.6 million to the prize fund, and the rest is basically the battle passes. So the players, the amateur players who play the game, they buy the battle pass, and 25% of those sales they go into the prize pool. And this is a very good metric again to see how quickly does esport develop. So just 5-6 years ago, this amount was 20 million. Like 10 years ago, this amount was 3 million, 4 million. Now it is 40. So it's not hard mathematics, right, to calculate that in 5-7 years, this prize pool money will be 100 million US. And again, for those who don't follow esports, this is not even like a Champions League, for example. So you don't play the whole season for this. So this tournament, it takes place just a few weeks. So you play for a few, of course you need to qualify, only the top teams qualify, but the actual tournament is just a few weeks, and you can live with a huge winning. And actually the tournament will happen in 1 month, the next installment. So those were the money for last year. So this year it will be even bigger. So I definitely recommend everyone to check some matches online, and you will see how popular it is. Again, when speaking about the audience, the actual esports fans, as I mentioned with the market, so market size already shows this, and this is basically the feedback, the requirement we get from our clients. So Betway, they're one of the biggest operators who focus on esports. So they sponsor teams, sponsor tournaments, and this is not an investment into the future for them. So they see the demand from their players, they see the demand from audience, and that is why they're doing it, and they're already earning money. So again, this is not just an investment. Some metrics for the fans, is you see, we discussed it. The average age is so much lower than for soccer, for example. This is really Generation Z, right? So about 1/3 of Generation Z, like every third person, he follows esports. And as you see, all the international, for example, automobile makers, they already sponsor, they already invest money because they see this as a target audience. Because again, this is the same demographic which will buy cars, and this is the same demographic which plays bets and so on. So this is very important. But again, what was covered already today, when you think about this average age of 25 years, like you shouldn't be thinking that this is, I don't know, some 25-year guy who hasn't got a job, who is just sitting in the apartment with his parents and playing games. Actually, this is totally the opposite. I will show some numbers later regarding the average bet, but this is true. So this is the people who actually tech savvy, like digital minded. It's very likely that they have some IT education, so they might work as developers, and at 25 years old they already would be earning more than someone from 40 years of age. Just quickly we'll go through the main titles. Again, in different countries, different titles are more popular, but those three, Counter-Strike, Dota 2 and League of Legends, they generate basically 95% of all betting volume. All of them have huge followings in terms of fans, and all of them organize some huge events. Yeah, we'll show you another video. Like,
what's been going on exactly? Kind of warming up the crowds. Warming up the crowds. Yeah, to show the world what Portugal is all about, you know? You want to see?
oh, sorry.
What's been going on exactly? What kind of warming up the crowds? Warming up the crowds. Yeah, to show the world what Portugal is all about, you know? You want to see? I see. I don't need to show you. Do you guys want to show me? Okay. Portugal! Todos de pé! Todos de pé! Okay. Isso! Fine, this is... Mãos nos ombros! It's going well, okay. Livre! Aos três! Saltamos e rebentamos com isto! 1, 2, 3! 1, 2, 3! Mais uma! 1, 2, 3! Vamos à frente! Bora lá! Vamos bater no ar, já aquecemos os pés! Estás pronto? Are you ready? Yeah, I'm ready for this, man. Let's do it. You gotta clap with me. Okay. And when we do it, okay, we gotta scream. Okay. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Awesome. Make some noise for my co-host Alexander! I love this guy. Do you know what?
So I think this is a very good video that was, because like first of all you see how passionate are they, right? There is no difference basically with top basketball or top football events. And at the same time, if you notice, like on the faces, again, this is they are not no kids. They are already like 25 years old, 30 years old, perfect audience. And as I mentioned, this is another number, I think, which would be very, very important and very interesting. This is the actual statistics from Tipsport, the betting operator who focuses on Czech Republic and Slovakia. And just see the difference. The average bet for esports and soccer, there is 6-time difference. And this is, I think, the best evidence to show that it's definitely not like poor kids playing. They already have a high income and much higher average income than the average client of yours. In terms of the split of pre-match and live, this is pretty much similar to what you would expect for traditional sports as football. One huge advantage here is that for live product, all the streams are available for free. So either for the players, for the fans, or even for betting operators, you are free to display a public stream on your website. Those who are in the industry, they know how much does it cost to get streaming rights to display on the betting website. But even for regular people, if you want to watch some football events, most likely you will need to buy some TV subscription, TV channel subscription, and that is why actually esports is also booming. I've seen some numbers that the last year or last few years, the viewership figures for Champions League are either stagnating or they're even dropping. Because like for them it's very hard for football to compete against this model, and football cannot adjust. Like you will not be able to watch everything for free anyway. There is another popular product, e-simulators, and this is can be used as basically a bridge between esports, like professional esports, and traditional sports, because this is still a game. This is a FIFA game or Pro Evolution Soccer game. So the audience will also be some young people who most likely have PlayStation at home. They play this game anyway at home, but at the same time it's based on football. So all the dynamics of the match itself, the betting patterns, they're similar. At the same time, there is even advantage over real football match, because those are being played in 8 minutes, and the bettor can place a bet, win, place another bet in 5 minutes, in 8 minutes. So this is a great product, again, with free streaming, with 24/7 coverage, and it can, like as I said, it can be a bridge between traditional sports and esports. So to sum it up, I would say there are like 3 or 4 main pillars to think about. First is the audience. I already touched that the average age is much lower. Maybe what is also important is that because of that age, it's very likely that they don't have account anywhere. Again, if you will be the first operator where they register, and if you offer them the perfect product, they will have no need to leave. And again, as I mentioned, the average income of this audience is already higher than traditional sports fans. Then the esports as a sport. So the market is growing. This is like a trend, and it will not change for sure. The only question is how quickly will it grow, but I showed you some numbers already. The next one would be esports betting product. And esports betting, it will organically grow with the esports as a sport, but also I would say that looking at the market, and you all know that not all operators focus on esports. So actually the potential of the betting market is being multiplied by the growth of the esports. And the last one, what I mentioned regarding streaming, for example, is that this product is really well suited for coverage, for live betting and pre-match. Maybe just the last video.
It's happening. O Major é nosso.
Yeah. I don't have any time to answer the questions, but please, if anyone has any interest, any question regarding esports or esports betting, you can contact me. I will be around for some time. Thank you very much.